This video is not for the sensitive hoes. The ones who can't take anyone else's opinions except for their own. If you can't have a mature conversation, then darling, this video is not for you. You will be blocked immediately. Now remember to keep it cute, keep it mute, or get the boot. Now preparing to nanny port to Nina's raw view. In 3, 2, 1.
Hey, it's me, Jerry Star. Make sure you get my new lip gloss, Apple Pussy. Hey, it's me, Jerry Star. Make sure you get my new lip gloss, Apple Pussy.
Pussy tastes like candy, wanna taste a bite of apple pussy. Pussy tastes like chocolate, wanna taste a bite of apple pussy. Pussy tastes like turkey, wanna taste a bite of apple pussy. Pussy tastes like tuna, wanna taste a bite of apple pussy. Apple pussy. Apple pussy. Apple pussy. Pussy doing tricks, wanna hop on top the apple pussy. Pussy move like MG, wanna play around with apple pussy. Pussy tastes like pussy tastes like.
Hey guys, it's me, Pierre Lavandes. AKA Nina Marina Brown, and welcome back to a all new raw view. Oh Jesus, I need a new job. Welcome back, guys. We're back. Yes, ma'am. For Canada versus the World, episode 2, honey. Girl, y'all see the outfit? Y'all see what he give? He looked like one of them, like, pilgrim people that, like, they, like, had, like, 6 wives and stuff, like, and, like, he, like, went on horseback, like, to the city, like, and he, like, bought, like, one of those, like, Adidas outfits, like, but he didn't want to, like, go too far, like, from the way his culture is, like, in religion, like, so he, like, put on the Adidas outfit, like, but still kept a hat on to show that he loved the Lord, like. That's what I'm giving right now, like, so, yeah, anyway. So, as always, we're going to read tips and read comments. I hope everybody had a good Thanksgivings and y'all ate. I hope all you bottoms out there douched all that food out, okay? Because I know y'all were stuffing the turkeys and then you got stuffed afterwards. And I hope y'all didn't leave anybody any dressing, if you know what I mean. You little nasties. Tips and comments. Of course, some of these tips are from all the other videos and maybe gaming and stuff. Thank you, Simone Fujita. Thank you, Richard Matchman, as always. Thank you, Jacob Jersfeld. It's almost like Garfield, but Jersfeld. Thank you so much. Thank you, Michael Hicks, as always. Thank you. Wait, as always. Does he normally tip? I think he does. Thank you, John Lucetti. Can I bless you with the Angela Bassett look in honor of her Essence cover? For $5? Goodbye. The best I can give you of Angela Bassett is my impersonation of Kiki Palmer doing Angela Bassett from the Michael Jackson American Dream movie, doing her. So, use a lie and use a cheat. And I don't want you no more. That's the best I could give you for $5. I'm just saying. Thank you, Spencer Hardy, for finally not leaving me 69. Thank you, Dominique Edison. Thank you, Kyle Rodriguez. Thank you, Ryan Story. Thank you, love, as always. Thank you, Brian Silly, for the big tip. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Takura Makulo. Makola, thank you so much. Thank you, Jerry Owens. Thank you, Tamira Fedosiva. You know I live for your last name, girl. Thank you, Carlos Alva. Whatever. You always tip me. Do something new. Like, don't tip me. No, for real, but tip me though, for real. Like, Thank you, Stephen Hardwick, for being hard, but also a wick. Thank you, Xavier Mondar, as always. Thank you, Stephanie Rogg. Thank you, Jordan Thompson, not to be confused with Gina Thompson's nephew. Thank you, Jordan Thompson, again. Thank you, guys. Now, I'm doing all these videos. These tips ain't adding up. But you know what? I'm going to let y'all live. I'm going to keep working like a slave. It's okay. Those of y'all that could tip, I love you. And those of y'all that can't tip, press like at least and subscribe, I guess. I'm so glad you talked about how CDR looks cheaper because the production definitely uses newer but cheaper cameras. It's like they're filming in 60 FPS instead of what TV shows normally film in because it just looks too real, I guess. Right, like that's the thing, like it looks too real versus like it looking like some cinematic kind of, thing. So a lot of y'all felt me on a spiritual level. I have this feeling Stephanie's runway saved her from elimination because if a queen eliminated her, they get extreme hate backfire for two reasons. One, Stephanie is representing Filipino pride. Two, Stephanie is wearing a Filipino ethnic look. So if she went home first with that runway look, it would be wild. That could be true. That could play some part of it. People don't want to be canceled. Nobody clocked how the groups were separated by color. The white girls all on one team, the melanin girls all on one team, and the Filipino, Hispanic, and multiracial girls all on one team. I think we all clocked it, but I feel like they kind of chose it themselves, that they kind of wanted to be with their own. That's just how it is. No shade, no tea, but Kendo coming out with no makeup on, talking about being the face of a makeup line. That company must sell translucent powder exclusively. Somebody wanted y'all to see Silky's toes. You're welcome. I wish Brandy would record that song in the studio. She used to eat all her bathroom performances up. Talking about when I did that little lip sync as Brandy in the bathroom doing Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Like, I know I live for Brandy used to be like, she would like a bathroom queen like me. Like, I do all my performances in the bathroom. Y'all, that white damn door in the background doing all the lip syncs. I was confused on why they started off with the girl group challenge and not a talent show, UK versus the world, or any other all-star season. I know I thought they would have had a talent show too for the first episode, but I guess they're switching it up. Speaking of makeup line, what are your thoughts about RuPaul's new makeup collection? But as far as I know, it's only available in the UK. I didn't know she really had one. I mean, I heard people say that. It's called, I think, Black Butter or something, but I haven't seen it. I haven't. These days, y'all, we all know, most of these makeup are all the same. It's literally like they'll go to a warehouse and they'll buy these makeup and then just put their picture on it. And it's the same thing. Maybe people like Jeffree and them maybe actually go in and create new different kind of things. But for the most part, I could literally go to a warehouse, whatever, order some makeup and put me on the box saying "Sue Me" collection. And it wouldn't be anything new. The same old colors, same thing. Nina, if you absolutely had to be on a Versus the World spin-off hosted by one of your season 9 co-stars, who would you want it to be? Nobody. But if I had to, I think I would choose, honestly, Charlie. I kind of want to say Alexis, even though we all know what she did to me. But Charlie for sure. I feel like Charlie really is. She has the age, and I think she has the wisdom, and I think she knows what about drag. So I would trust her versus anybody else. Nina, I get what you were saying when they were talking about non-binary performers. What does that even look like? I'm 36 and I'm non-binary. I fought against being labeled and put in a box all my life. Now this newer generation is doing nothing but putting labels on everybody. I get why, visibility, etc., but part of me wishes we wouldn't have to label ourselves because it feels so limiting. I may be non-binary, but that's just a part of me, not my whole identity. Thank you. These people now make it their whole identity. I am this, I am that. Okay, who cares? What else? Especially on Drag Race, who cares? We just want to see your makeup and your outfits and stuff and your wigs. Like, girl, who cares about who you're screwing? And Anne? Ugh. Watching Vanity lip sync against drunk Miss Potato Head was very frustrating. I know, Vanity was trying to be all serious. And then here go Rita Baga just rolling on the ground like a potato. They never can just do serious lip syncs. One thing I found uncomfortable was how Vanity, Raja, and Silky kept on going about melanin when Kendall was also there. Like, did they not know that she was mixed race? Was there something weird going on there? I totally get that it must feel amazing to have sisters that can understand your perspective and for you not to feel like the only representation for your community. But why was Kendall excluded? And if you think about it, there are 6 queens of color this season, plus a lesbian and a French Canadian. Wow, that's amazing diversity and so cool to see. You know what, it's this thing for real, like just being a real talk with y'all, where certain queens, you don't look at them as maybe being black. You know that they're mixed, you know it, but they maybe because they come off so white acting in a way, or they like only hang with white people, or they have that kind of like demeanor, you kind of just like, well, you know. That's how I feel about Shay. Sometimes, to be honest, I think Shay's black and she always talks about black stuff, but I think all I see around is mostly white people all the time. And her demeanor, which some people will say, well, maybe because she went to certain education or whatever, but like I think it's literally because she went to mostly a white school or been around white people that she just comes off more like white. In my opinion, I'm not even reading or anything. It's like, that's why I feel like certain girls y'all give passes to, black girls on Drag Race, and y'all allowed to be big and famous because they make you comfortable. But when you have like black queens, like somebody who's like black, like girl like Jasmine Masters or me, or like and I'm not saying that the other girls aren't black. Of course they're black. Look at them, but they don't act. Everybody have a different way they act, but they don't give you what y'all think to be like black girl the attitude. You know, so it's like so they make y'all more comfortable, you know. But if it's somebody like the Vixen or something like that, it's like, oh no, attitude, they're too black. But if it's somebody who's like totally for sure, like then y'all like, yes, I understand that queen, I relate to her. I'm just being honest. That really is how it seems to go. So I guess they probably see Kendall as like, I mean, she black, but I mean. Just giving y'all different perspectives on things, that's all. It just depends on how people's upbringing, you know, who they've been raised around and stuff, I guess. A drag queen sinner, talking about the lyric from one of those songs, a drag queen sinner must be those girls who forget their pads and makeup before going on the main stage. Oh, it's going across, trying to find more comments. I forgot I took a screenshot of that guy. Rest in peace to Jason David Frank, who passed away at age 49. He was a Power Ranger. They allegedly suicide. If it was, I don't know this man from a can of paint, but I wouldn't be surprised if that was true. And I feel like I don't know his mental, but like maybe it could have been a thing of like he wasn't where he wanted to be in life. Like when he was big back then, you know, on Power Rangers and stuff. But like after that, him being a grown man, and he still looked good. He probably wasn't able to get work. Like, and be taken serious as a real actor and do different things. And I'm just assuming, you know, and it could just been like he felt like nothing was changing. He's 49 and it's still known for doing this thing or that thing. And you know, that's the thing with Hollywood, when they kind of forget about you and you see other people succeeding, that stuff can really eat at you and get at you and get under your skin. It really can, and make you feel like you're not worth anything. You know, so I understand that. If that was the case, I mean, I'm assuming. But speaking of Power Rangers, can we just admit that Power Rangers was corny as I don't know what? Sorry, y'all. It's loud Coco in the background, child. Sometimes I wanted to throw it out the window again.
Get out of here, bitch.
But no, like one day I caught myself trying to watch it again. So corny. Why did we like this? The acting was horrible. The fighting was so cheesy. Yet we loved it because we didn't know any better. That was what we had back in the day. It's so bad, but we love that. Going to start by saying I enjoy these queens and I think they're all talented. That said, there are 3 major issues with the cast that I can't overlook. 1, casting the winner of a season that aired last year and casting her with 2 losers from her own season. I'm sorry, but that absolutely cheapens the brand. 2, casting 2 American girls who were on season 11 together. All-Star 6 together last year and now back again and being judged by their season 11 sister. 3, we have 30 plus seasons and almost 15 years of queens to choose from. And they want to fill the entire cast with girls we just saw last year. And with only English speaking countries. I think it's easier for WoW, the show, to get girls from recent seasons because of the new contract, where the queens signed their life away to WoW for a couple of years and they can't say no to competing again. But that's no excuse. Again, no hate to the queens, only to production casting who are lazy and bad at their job. Do better. I mean, but for real. But I've been saying that. It's just the same old girls, child. All these queens they have, all this drag race quote unquote family, child. We all family. RuPaul loves us all. Allegedly. But yet, you see the same girls in your face getting all the opportunities when there are so many girls out there who would die for the chance just to be seen again. Just to show people, hey, I'm still here. But they're just not valued in WoW's eyes. Unfortunately, it's like that. I totally agree with you on the white queens in particular who can't not dance. Please stop being a caricature for songs that don't call for it. Although, yes, the drag and it can be humorous, but they also tend to sort of thumb their nose up at the queen who can dance and turn a lip sync. If you can't get on their level of performance, don't mock them. Pixie Polite did that, and so did Rita Baga. True. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's no shade. Of course, there's white queens that can dance, of course. But for the most part, as y'all see, it's always most of them just turning silly when they don't or can't dance or perform, really. It's like, let me act like a clown, and that might make me win. And meanwhile, the other girl is like really trying to perform and really give a performance and dance, and they're kind of ignoring her, but looking at the girl who's just like making a fool. Like you know, when you see a girl who can dance try to do a split, and then the other crazy girl will come and try to do one but make it funny, like that kind of thing. Like what goes in my mind is like Aja and Ben de la Creme doing Anaconda. Aja was trying to turn the party and do everything, and then Ben was just like, look at my boobies, Anaconda, Anaconda, and everybody's like, and I'm just like, okay. And Aja was trying to give some humor too, but meanwhile performing. It's like, that's the difference when it comes to like white crowd and black crowds for the most part. Black people in a black club, they want to see you performing. In a white club, you can kind of go to be silly and act crazy, and people be like, yes. I mean, there really is a difference. It really is. And the favoritism of Rita Baga begins. She had no business being there on top. They really want to crown her before she hosts Drag Race Belgium. Clearly should have been Silky, Raj, and Vanity. Also, these feel more amateur because of the judging panel. It's the lamest and corniest out of all the franchise. And I think Stephanie will do better in the Philippines, especially when coming to comedy and acting challenges, or anything that requires speaking, because I think she will struggle to speak English fluently, and it's hard to make jokes or be funny with language you're not really good with. See, I didn't know that Rita was, I guess, supposed to be hosting Drag Race Belgium coming out, I guess. But that makes sense. They want to make her seem like she's sickening before they put her on there. So, I mean, but allegedly she's been doing things for a long time, so I guess she's kind of well known out there, but the way Rita boot, scoot, and boogied in that lip sync, and the cameraman and judges had the nerve to pretend we cared or were wanting to pay attention to her, like a roach getting sprayed with Raid. This is random, but a guy told me on Adam for Adam. Yes, I still get on Adam for Adam. He says, because we've been talking for a while. He's like, your family's in Georgia? I'm like, yeah, I stay in Georgia. He's like, oh, nice. A true Southern boy. I've never been with a top from Georgia. Fun fact. What is a top from Georgia? Like, what does that mean? Like, I mean, the top is the top. I mean, I don't get it. 2 thoughts. I've been a fan of Raja since her Meet the Queens on season 11, but her laugh sounds so fake since post season 11. I totally understand that the fans essentially forced her to always be positive because of the backlash, but she's so overly force happy, it's off-putting. I've kind of said that, I've already said that. I'm like, I feel like she, in her mind, they made her feel like she was the bad person, a villain on her season, and now she's like trying to be, and everybody's like, yes, you're so positive now. You see what we did for you? We forced you into being like this. We made you a better person. And I'm like, girl, once again, you were not bad on your season, but hey, it's working for her. I came across one of these posts, another season 9 kind of post. Somebody was like, some of the most amazing queens came from this season. In my opinion, the best cast of all time. Honestly, and by far one of the most memorable. Nina being one of the most influential, opening the doors for so many alternative queens. It's more for that, but I've had a few people say that, like, they feel like I'm the one, and I kind of feel that way too sometimes, like I'm the one that kind of like was the one of opening those doors for what y'all see now, with the queens being all creative and all that kind of stuff. And not saying now, here we go, like, of course there were queens in the past, like maybe, but they were kind of different though. But like Nina Flowers, I look more so that like a club kid. Too, Sharon Needles was kind of like that different kind of edgy kind of queen. You have people like Acid Betty, but I look at her more like a club kid in a way as well. Kim Chi, she was kind of different, but I do feel that way, but yet I feel like RuPaul and them and Drag Race in general don't want to acknowledge that. They try to act like I never existed or never like really did anything to add to the success of season 9 and what it is now with the queens coming out now, but it's okay. I mean, y'all know. And that's all the comments. God damn. That took forevers. It's time to work now and watch the show and stuff. It's time. Sure. And if I think of anything else that I want to blurt out, I'll blurt it out randomly. That's what I do best. Sure. See, I already forgot something. I was going to try these chips on camera. This is not sponsored, of course. If you can see it. Wrap Snacks, and it's Nicki Minaj salt and vinegar truffle. When I tell y'all, these people be having some Wrap Snacks, they be bringing up, they literally will mix every flavor together. Yo, it's me, Megan Thee Stallion. Try my new honey pork, vinegar, chitlin, hot sauce, collard green, sour cream, ruffle chips. Let me see. Let's see. Do we like this? Do we like their pie? I mean, it just tastes like a burnt salt and vinegar chip. Nicki Minaj, you tried it, girl.
Some titties. Let's see who you chose for.
Now let's see who you chose for. Now, who did you choose? Who you chose for?
But I chose Kendall as well.
So she even chose Kendall. Well, it's over.
Because Stephanie deserves another shot. And Kendall made top 3.
That seems fair, I guess. I guess so. Poor Kendall. But at least she has a makeup line. Allegedly.
Had a chat. You did say that being the only Asian queen, you have to...
That's nice, but it shouldn't just be because of that. Because then it comes off like unfair. Like, if somebody is just black or Asian, or whatever the case is, of course you want representation. But if they're not good, then that just shouldn't matter, honestly. Not saying that Stephanie wasn't good, but just saying like it should just be a fair game and not just because of that.
Did you use the word fishy in your first, out of curiosity? Would you understand potentially why that might be offensive?
Oh Lord. Oh, I kept joking about this and then y'all kept saying, girl, that was Hollow's Eve. Here we go. Here we go. I'm sorry, Victoria. I was kind of like, you know what? Let's see what she gives. Send her home. I'm sorry. Y'all can be mad all y'all want, but we're not doing that. We're not playing those games. If you want to come into what we do, you want to step into our world and how we get down in the drag community and what we've been doing, girl, you gonna have to toughen up. Okay, we say all kind of words. And nobody is saying that somebody is fishy because they smell that way. Like, no, it's literally, girl, yes, you are giving fish. Let's not start that. Let's not do that. It's right. It's tiring. It's boring. It's like, stop it. I don't know how these people keep including themselves into these like spaces and trying to put their beliefs on everybody else. Like, let's not do that, please, because I would definitely not root for her at all. Seriously. Y'all can be mad out there in the YouTube world. I don't care. But we're not doing that. So I'm hoping that after I press play, she'll say, JK. I hope.
In the Philippines, you call gays over there ladyboys. Mm-hmm.
Raja, say something. Like, you can tell she want to say something, but she doesn't want to be on the fans' bad side. And Victoria didn't even mention this at all in the UK when she was on that season. I mean, this feels so forced to me. It feels forced. It feels like they're doing this to spread some kind of fishy awareness. Like, come on. There are plenty of bio women, drag performers who don't care about that word because they know the difference. Like, you must be very insecure to think that somebody's talking about you smell like fish. Like, this is really pissing me off. Like, this makes me want to stop watching Drag Race because y'all trying too hard to appease the wrong kind of crowd. Y'all trying to appease a woke kind of crowd, and you're gonna lose you're gonna lose your other crowd. Like, come on now. It's at what point does it stop? At what point does it stop for you people out there? Seriously, why? I really hope them girls there still say the word, because I'm still gonna say it. Y'all can get mad all day long. I'm not. No. Fishy, 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 fishy.
Not everyone will agree with me.
Oh, the poor white cis woman is crying. I'm sorry. This is ridiculous. I am genuinely trying to sit here and understand and trying to care, but I can't find nothing inside of me to care. Because I'm quite sure you can tell the difference when somebody is saying you smell like fish versus giving a compliment. I'm quite sure you know the difference. Stop! Drag Race, please stop. Stop. Please monitor who y'all put on this show. Seriously. Like, come on now. Please, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I'm so sorry it is. I'm sorry.
Thank you. Thank you for educating me.
Now, girl, you couldn't even say educator. This is like the B word. Back when the B word was really used offensively. And now, in like people like Queen Latifah and people Missy Elliott and them, they turned around and made the word like a powerful word. Like Missy's song, She's a Bee. Like, they made these words. And it's like, are we just living in a time? Like, these queens sit on this couch. Like, I know y'all are acting. Y'all are pretending so y'all don't get canceled. There's no way y'all sat there and said, you know what? She right. Like, Raja, what do you mean you don't want to be referred to your genitalia? Nobody is talking about their genitalia. Guess now the girls have to say, ooh, you girly. And then that'll be offensive. When I tell you I want to stop watching this episode. Right. I'm just reading some comments. Right. Too, very much that. I was going to say something like that. She says, I love drag culture. I just wish they would stop wearing makeup and body and heels and would stop lip syncing. But other than that, I love drag. That's what it's like. These people, they have really infiltrated the gay lifestyle, the culture, the thing. Like, they really have. Drag Race. Nobody sees it, but they really have infiltrated, and they put themselves within and are changing everything about drag to fit their mold, and people are just going along with it. That really is how it is. It's like, and people seem to be okay with that. It's not okay. I'm sorry. It has nothing to do with ignorance, because trust me, we all know the difference. But it's like, nah. Like, I'm telling you, I was genuinely looking forward to giving Victoria a chance. Like, let me give her, let me see. I'm still going to judge her fairly when it comes to fashion and how she performs. I'm not going to hold that against her. But I just look at her differently now, like, okay, I see what you're doing, queen. I see you, queen. Y'all, I'm still watching the show, reading some more comments. No, Tommy, he said, I swear everyone is trying so hard to be a victim. And I've been noticing that, like, especially after the whole Black Lives Matter thing, like, I really feel like when that happened, everybody, because they wanted to make themselves somehow included in some kind of way. Like, oh no, we can't just feel for them. Feel for me. This is what I'm going through. This is what I'm going. So everybody's trying to make themselves into something where it's like, after the whole BLM thing, I swear that's what happened. I promise you guys. Like, everybody's like, now it's like, what, fish lives matter? I don't know. It is so crazy to me. It's crazy. Uh-oh, they're already doing the reading challenge. Let's see what the girls are giving. I tell you, my first person will be Victoria.
But you do talk for so long that even I'm growing a fucking beard.
Okay.
And now you've won the Maxi Challenge. Can I borrow a couple of grand? Oh, come.
Yeah. Go sit down.
Very abysmal. Surprised you could even walk.
Yeah. I hope y'all weren't planning to have a roast this season.
Canada in the UK because you're just so boring.
Girl!
Are my childhood hero. Oh wait, I thought you were Mr. Bean.
Oh, that was funny. She kind of does like Mr. Bean.
Raja, you once told Evie Oddly that she stinks. I just want to remind you, your mouth is the closest to your nose.
Oh. So Stephanie was an Evie Oddly fan. That was funny. When I tell y'all the Filipinos are messy, secretly, girl, they be having some nasty old reads.
And that ass is fat from the front.
Now, when I said that back in the day, people want to cancel me. Cancel her.
You wish.
Wish coming true.
Rod.
Girl, this is horrible. It's probably one of the worst roasting or reading challenges in what history, bro? So far.
Your birth certificate should be an apology from your mother.
Ooh, now that was mean. Now that was mean.
Environment to burn trash.
So your joke was trash. Good to know.
Girl, what in the heck is going on? I feel like everybody's scared to say what they want to say. If y'all don't, girl, don't go. Can y'all stop this PC stuff? Like, girl, stop being scared. Go in. Y'all are so scared to say certain things so people don't cancel you. I would have said, Victoria, guess what I had for lunch today? Fish.
And I respect the elderly. I'm the elderly? Oh, sorry. I respect.
Like, I don't know if the girls that are being read are making it worse or if the ones who are reading are.
We're 3 meters away. You can't take your mask off.
Oh. Okay, she just made up for that.
Cool. She made me chicken. It was so fucking dry, I had to eat it in the rain.
I can't. That was funny.
I think we should just move on. Okay. Please be funny.
Oh.
It's the 8th wonder of the world, as in, I wonder how you're still here.
Oh. That was clever.
I need a wiglet.
Yeah, she won by default.
Very important. I'm kind of scared to be overshadowed.
It's so sad now because now when they keep showing Victoria, I keep looking at her with like, ugh, like disgust. Like, for real, like it's. I don't want to be that way, but I'm looking at her just like rolling my eyes now, just like, why did you have to do this? Because you done broke your ankle and took all that time. You were off, and you decided to come back with that bull.
Now there's Snatch Game. Your Snatch Game on All Stars. I had so much.
So the girls are doing a Snatch game today. Okay.
Because I did not come to play with you hoes.
Exactly.
Okay.
No. Yeah. He may prove me wrong, but Big Frida, and we've already seen Grace Jones. It's like, we'll see. Girl, why Roger want to just do Steve Urkel? I'm like, for real. Like, that's like, maybe he thinks it's too obvious, but do Steve Urkel. Like, there you go. Easy. That would be perfect. That is a perfect character to do. There is so much you can do with Steve Urkel. Literally. So much you can do. And you ain't got to get in drag. And then if you wanted to, you could go from Steve Urkel to murder Urkel. Easily.
I grew up with Pamela Anderson in her heyday.
You grew up with Pamela? Y'all in the same house? Wow.
Getting a little Cardi B.
I know that's right.
Oh, Lord. Now, because y'all be mad at a white girl doing that. So, not too much.
You do a Lizzo. Yes.
I mean, that's kind of like, okay. But hey, it's playing it safe.
From around the world to engage in a lively discourse.
They're showing these quick little scenes and I'm like, none of them look like anybody. I'm like, well, who?
Grigio.
Ooh, I like.
Girl, mama got on her what's that lady's name from Darkwing Duck, or is it DuckTales? The one that has the part in the middle of the bang. I mean the that blunt wig. What's her name? I did her for makeup one time, and y'all always say Raven look like her. Oh yeah, Magica. Shout out her Magica wig.
Queen of dance hall.
I can see Spice, but I don't really follow Spice like that because I'm old school reggae. I'm like Patra and Shabba Ranks, but I definitely see Spice, and she already has the accent, so it's like. But I don't know Spice's personality, so I feel like she could do anything, and I'll be like, oh, okay. But that could be anybody. That could be Shabba Ranks. It could be. It could be Sebastian from Little Mermaid. It could be Shaggy. It could be Sean Paul. It wasn't me.
It is Raptress Cardi.
I hate this. No. I don't know. I know that they say Filipinos have 2% Spanish blood in them, but no.
Bitch, I want a Grammy for that.
She's the
I just hear a ghetto Asian lady who does nails. No shame. You know the ones who you can tell they date a black they date a black man.
Adele.
Allow it to be Adele. I'm sorry.
Where? She could have done some comedian. She could have done Kirstie Alley. I don't know, somebody. I'm just like, where? So far, I don't know what. After that reading challenge, this season is making these girls look amateur compared to like UK versus the world or something like that. It's making them seem amateur or something. I don't know what it is. It's like, oh.
Looking at me too, babe. And
I'm just getting Anita Wiglet in a wig.
I can't blame it on hoes.
And this is just Silky being Silky. I love the wig, but it's just Silky. That's literally just Silky in a nice wig. Like, okay.
fashion designer.
And this is just, what's her name? Oh, Isis being Isis. And when she did her last Snatch game, any chance to play somebody with some big old lips and this kind of demeanor, she's gonna do. It's the same thing.
Announced Donatella Versace.
But at least she's, so far, the humor in the accent is pretty good.
And don't start with her.
I don't know who Kim Wilburn is, but I would say kudos, even though I'm still mad at her. I didn't even know that was Victoria. So she did a good job with transforming her face to something else and everything. So the look, I mean, I don't know the person, but I'm sure the look is spot on. So she did a good job.
Clean snatch.
But you're saying Snatch. I'm quite sure some girls would find the word snatch offensive. Saying that I have a snatch. I'm quite sure they would find that offensive too. But okay.
It's Big Frida's in there.
Where? Where?
You already know.
It just sounds like Raja. This is so. Maybe I'm the like, girl. No man. Now she sound African Jamaican.
Like a nice long mouth in the beat.
He sound like an old church man. That sound like somebody old church granddaddy. I love me a masturbation. You know, I father. That just sound like some old man in South Carolina at church. Some old pastor.
Is me a lighter? I have been.
I feel like Ice is probably gonna win again. I mean, even though tired of her doing that same kind of like big lip characters, but like she definitely is like selling the accent and like the, and the character of it. So yeah.
Milk.
Oh, now they're making themselves laugh at that. They had to pause a little bit.
Yes, I was 12, baby. Get on that.
Not Spice over there twerking better.
Could you tell me what PR is? I need a PR.
Is Raja auditioning to be a part of Color Purple too? As some old distressed slave man? Yeah, I master. I didn't read the book today, master. No, master. No. Cause Girl, is she auditioning for Roots too? Girl.
Paparazzi is too white?
Shut.
And this ghetto character could have been anybody. Nothing about this gives me Cardi B, and I hate the breastplate. But this could have been just any ghetto character, any ghetto girl. Like there's nothing that I'm looking at and saying that's Cardi B at all.
Thank you, Cardi. Are you okay?
No, thong.
At this point, I don't give a fuck.
Same.
Who's cocky you're riding?
I mean, I honestly, for me, it's like, even though nobody's like killing it, but for me, it's like Isis and Vanity. I'm actually proud of Vanity. Even though, like I said, I feel like she could have took some more time before she came, but she's actually like, I think, besides that reading challenge, she's holding her ground. Like, I mean, like she is giving, like you would see that and be like, okay, she's doing Spice, you know, so she's doing a good job. But the other girls, I don't know, they just seem like themselves or something. Like, I don't know. Somebody said that this might be the worst episode ever of Drag Race. I think what went wrong was that whole fish debate. Like, that literally, for me, drained the whole episode from the beginning. It drained it. It was just like, ugh.
I'm still hearing Silky.
Do me a favor.
I forgot Rita was there. Had they even talked to her? Had they even asked her a question? I swear they haven't asked her one question this whole time.
Out there. A celebrity's best.
What?
So, baby Earl.
When I'm telling y'all this is a train wreck that it need to end. They could have cut this episode short, honestly.
The tongue. What would the nickname be? Clot.
Okay. What the heck did we just watch? And once again, did Rita even talk? Seriously, did she say anything? I don't remember her at all. At all. Not even one word.
Elimination Day, and you already know.
It is Elimination Day. Honestly, send all y'all home. No shade, no tea. Maybe besides Vanity and Isis, but this should be another all-girl lip sync for their life. And somehow Honey will come on the floor crawling like a roach. It has to happen. Night! 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 Who white uncle is that?
That's part of it. Justin, I just want to thank you
Silky, same. I'm in the back like, who's this?
For a better life. So, like, seeing him be.
Yeah, Stephanie's going home. They're giving her the emotional little thing.
Oh my God.
There's a spider.
Oh, that's the fourth time. Yeah, y'all know I'm counting. That's the fourth. Oh my God. Honey, that my mermaid. Big booty mermaid, twerking mermaid. And it's time for Beauty and Looks for Nina Bonina Brown.
Got my ice cream gloss looking gorgeous.
When I tell y'all I hate this photo, they are so proud to look at that big foot. Ew. And that's been Beauty and Looks with Nina Bonina Brown. Never say fish. Never say fish. I won't say fish. I can't say fish. I will say fish. Fish, 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 fish. I don't think I care for this. It's too Daisy May. It's a me, Daisy May, running around town, Daisy May. It's not my kind of thing, you know. Maybe some of y'all, but not mine. So
I left feeling Snatch.
I love her earrings. If I wore those, they would cancel me, like they tried when I wore dream catchers. That I will wear again.
And out to make sure that the judges are ready. My body.
I guess the category is Galaxy. I think this is a little too much all over the place. Like, take away the dragon and the hair. It's literally just a hand-painted bodysuit. Which, that's another thing we'll talk about. You know how everybody has issues with bodysuits? Like, RuPaul and them. Like, oh, it's a bodysuit. Girl, that's most of the drag. That's most of the drag wardrobe. Bodysuit, catsuit, like, you know, leotard. That's what drag queens wear. no matter how much you put stuff on, throw it on there, make it all jeweled up, it's still at the end of the day a bodysuit, a corset, or something like that. So it's like, so I have nothing against a bodysuit, but you take it all away, it's just the bodysuit. The makeup, honestly, kudos for her trying something different, but it's okay. The best part of the look is the dragon, which I feel like doesn't really go with the look. I feel like somehow it's just there. Like it's not like really a part of the outfit and really all intertwined and everything. But you know, but it's cool. I'll still rent it just for the effort of it.
And if you don't like it, your mama's a hoe.
Rod.
Well, I guess my mom's a hoe.
Now they said body. You know I'm body.
This look, it's cute. It's cute. I think the makeup could be a little more bold or something. It's kind of a little washed out a little bit. But as far as and maybe could have added some more stuff to the outfit. Because it's kind of just like bland in a way. Like it's well made. It is. Don't get me wrong. It's well made. But I feel like it's maybe just needs something else around it or something. Maybe it could have had a little belt or something to kind of give it a little bling in that moment. But I'll still rent it though.
Oh, wow. It used to be the
This is cute. It's campy. But it's cute. I'm going to buy this. I especially love the headpiece.
I'm sure.
This is cute. You know, it's something I can see Chanel wearing, you know, in Vegas. It's cute. You know, I would have had like maybe some fire kind of like thigh high something as well to go with it. But yeah, I'm gonna rent this.
Stephanie Prince. Wow.
Ow. Yeah, she going home. I'm telling y'all, it's the recipe of her going home. It's the Snatch game. It's the little sad moment they gave her. And this is probably one of her best looks. Yeah, she going home. But I'm buying this look, though. That is gorgeous. She looks like a ethereal goddess. Like some unreal goddess just like blessing the stage of Drag Race. Like, for real. It's really gorgeous.
I am serving you out of this world.
This is giving me vivacious. Vivacious tease. Vivacious when she was younger. Well, if she was ever younger. But it's gonna be vivacious, you know. It's cute. It's giving me more so like dance costume in a way. Like, you know, I'm not like, oh, this is like meant for the stage kind of thing. But, you know, it's cute. I'm gonna rent it.
This look has a nice ring to it.
Oh, I'm gonna buy this. I would have minded like if she would have incorporated some of those space colors into her face too. Would have been nice. But I want to buy it because she does look like something from a solar planet, for real. Like it looks very like not in this world.
And a little bit of my ballet training, and
especially that side profile, whatever that belt dress thing is really well done.
Is the mother of the celestial beings.
Something about the face from far away. She looks like a drunk Aja or something. And kind of like a drunk Beetlejuice. Hey, I'm Beetlejuice. Like, it really looks like she has like green moss on her face. like when Beetlejuice has the moss. And he's like, I don't know. Like, something about the look depresses me. I think it's the color. I think the color is just so gray and just like, but then something about it is still so good. I'm going to rent it, but more than once. Like I'll rent it and take it back before the late fee, and then I'll rent it again, and then I'll decide if I want to buy it or not.
You're a star, baby. You should be very proud of yourself.
And you're a star, baby.
You looked just like Cardi B.
Did she? Girl, y'all trying it. Y'all are really trying to get on this judging panel.
Do you feel like you have
a lot to prove all the time, and that never stops.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, I will never, honestly, I mean, y'all know I'm always real with y'all. You can not like it and still be respectful in the comment section. But I will never really be like looking at a bio woman as the drag queen and being like, oh, you're a part. Like, that's just me. I would never see that personally. For me, I won't. You can do it all day long, but it doesn't mean that I'm going to like, same with like a bearded queen. I don't like it. It's not my thing, but I will still respect you around me. And I'm not going to say anything to you. I'm going to still support you and da-da-da-da, you know, but I don't have to personally like it, you know. So it's like, you're on the show. Good for you. You made it on the show. You don't have to try to prove anything. They already put you on. You're there. What I don't like is the policing of like how gay men are supposed to speak coming from you. Like, don't come into our spaces and doing that. Sorry. That's what I don't like. Like, you were doing just fine, and I was just like really personally like going along with like, you know what? Let me see how this works out. But that really just rubbed me the wrong way. So I really, if they sent you home, I wouldn't care. Even though you wouldn't deserve it tonight, but I wouldn't care because of that. But don't think you have to like go there and prove anything. You're there. You are bringing some nice drag looks. You are trying. You are doing your thing. But don't start with that. What words we can and not say. Please don't. Y'all have already took so much away from Drag Race. The poor thing can't say she-male. You can't say may the best drag queen win. Any of that now. RuPaul done buckle down and let y'all run her. But can we have some things to ourselves that will stay? Please. Seriously. It's so annoying.
To decide which of the bottom queens you will eliminate.
Anita Wiglet and Stephanie are up for elimination. Yeah, Stephanie's going. She is.
Wow,
I feel like Stephanie's one of those girls who you want to root for because they should be sickening. They should be sickening. But maybe in a competition realm, it's not for them. Like outside of that, probably sickening. But for this TV competition, this particular one, it's not showcasing her in a way where you're like, yes, like you can root for her all day long, but then it's like, dang, she's not delivering what I was hoping she would deliver.
A fire in my pussy.
I think that fire was gonorrhea.
Wait till we rewatch it and then realize that
Now I go to give Anita a hug and her nose poked me in the eye. Ah! And then I start crying.
She can go home based on her delusion alone.
Oh. I just noticed, sorry, that Raja was a top in this. How? How? The Big Frida was not Big Frida. Girl, that was somebody's slave. I literally just noticed that. I'm just like, wait, what? Child.
Comedy.
you can't do comedy.
Yes, I can.
Oh.
You'll see the
Okay.
like the
I think you've already shown that, Stephanie. Just in your confessionals, just you in the workroom, you've already shown that.
My heart is...
That makeup with that blonde hair is so horrible.
Do I be shade?
Roger said, I'm wearing this wig again. Who gonna pop me? Again, and? Yeah, she pushed her for real.
She was a girl. Can I make it any?
I'm like, I heard something, but that's the same note from that. I'm just a girl, you're just a boy. It's Chrisette Michelle when she did I'm not a doll, whatever the song is.
And I say,
Oh, that was cute. I feel like they're both doing good. Definitely, Isis just looks like a punk for this song, you know. But Raja, I guess she's gonna do her own thing too.
he wasn't good enough.
Ow, yeah, Isis going in. I feel like Raja's giving you know, black girl, you know, black. But like, I feel like Isis, I guess she gonna end up winning because it kind of fits her better. Ow.
Sorry, girl.
Ow.
There is more than meets the.
What? I mean, what does masturbation have to do with anything?
I see the soul that is.
Oh, not in his eye. I feel like that was a pretty kind of equal drag race. Sorry, lip sync. Like, you know, neither one was bad. I feel like it was kind of equal, honestly.
Isis Couture, congratulations
I kind of figured.
to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico.
Now I'm all smiling on stage because I just won. She's like, you have won a luxury trip. I'm like, oh my God, a trip to Mexico. Oh, do y'all know they have a warrant on me saying, don't allow this person here? Can I go to Bermuda instead?
Stephanie, I'm sending you home.
I said it. I'm a psychic. I can gaze into the future. I think life is just one dream. And something, something, something. But it ain't that easy. I'm gone.
Be a global phenomenon.
Stephanie, when you walk off the stage, just one more time to say, fish, and then run off.
I have no exit line.
That was kind of iconic. I have nothing to say.
I'm the look queen of Canada versus the world.
We only saw 2 looks, but okay. It's over. What do y'all think? Do y'all think the right person went home? Girl, that really was a bad episode. That was not like some versus the world worthy kind of episode. I'm sorry. It was an episode. It definitely was an episode. Well, sorry, Stephanie, you didn't make it long, child. There's always something versus the world again, I guess. Thank you guys for watching. I'm still over Victoria with that mess. I'm surprised she didn't get the words fish and chips banned in the UK. That's where she live at. Child, whenever she go into a fish and chips restaurant, she start crying. Yeah, thank you guys for watching and tipping, I hope. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay beat, stay beautiful, but most importantly, stay blessed. Kimacho or Kimochi.
What's the problem? Come on, I'll take you home.